Apple's hottest release is just around the corner. Alongside the iPhone 15 in September, not only are we going to get a new Apple Watch Series 9, but we are also getting a second-gen version of the Apple Watch Ultra. And these leaks are going to blow your mind. But how do they compare to their predecessors, the Apple Watch Series 8 and the original Apple Watch Ultra, which, mind you, were already fantastic smartwatches when they were launched last year? So is it worth upgrading? Get ready for the ultimate showdown. A quick disclaimer before we begin. Apple has not yet confirmed some of the stuff that has been leaked, or the things insiders have revealed, so take everything with a pinch of salt. Also, as a bonus, we will reveal what reliable Apple watcher Mark Gurman of Bloomberg recommends on whether these new watches are even worth it, and compare it with our suggestions. Keep watching. First, let's talk about the Apple Watch Series 9. The design is essentially identical to the Series 8, with the same 41mm and 45mm builds. There has not been any credible information about an updated screen size or different body types, although there has been rumblings that the ceramic finish could be making a comeback, but overall it is going to look pretty much identical to last year. However, the Series 9 is expected to come in a new pink colour option. It would most likely be similar to the rose gold colour of the iPads and the iMac. This new colour will be the fifth colour option for the Series 9 alongside the existing Midnight, Starlight, Silver and Red finishes. The biggest change Apple is making to the Series 9 is the new S9 chip, which will be based on the iPhone's 5nm A15 Bionic chip. This is big news because while every year the iPhone gets a faster processor, the Apple Watch doesn't. In fact, the processor in the current Apple Watch is actually 3 years old, a 2020 design. Every year Apple calls it a new chip for the Apple Watch, like S6, the S7 and the S8, but it's the same underlying architecture. The updated chip will bring speed and efficiency improvements, improving battery life and load times. Maybe it could finally make the battery life go past 18 hours. The big reason Apple is upgrading the processor this year has to do a lot with the new Watch OS 10, which is a complete redesign and essentially an iOS 7 moment for the Apple Watch. It will have an all-new UI and interface with larger optimization for screens, new watch faces, as well as updated apps across the board. And the other reason for a faster chip is that it will allow Apple to continue to build out health features for the watch. The regular features we see on a premium Apple Watch will most likely be present for the Series 9, such as blood oxygen monitoring, sleep tracking and ECG. There could be more health features, like expanding the use of the built-in body temperature thermometer that was added to the Apple Watch last year. Right now it's only used for two things: helping people track their periods and generating a baseline temperature while you sleep. But now your Apple Watch could warn you of a fever or a cold by monitoring changes in your body temperature even before you realise it. Sadly, the non-invasive blood glucose monitoring feature is not coming anytime soon, according to a new report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. This is going to take at least 3 to 7 years, so we're not expecting this feature until 2030. Now let's switch over to the Apple Watch Ultra. While the overall design is expected to remain the same as last year, there could be a change coming to the screen size. A BGR report back in February suggested that the Ultra screen size could increase from 1.9 inches to 2.1 inches due to slimmer bezels. Additionally, a report by Macworld in July raised the possibility of a new dark titanium colour for the Apple Watch Ultra, which was a cancelled option for the first gen models. Apple is making some interesting moves with the construction of the Watch Ultra. According to analyst Ming-Cho Chu, Apple is planning to adopt 3D printing technology for some of the titanium mechanical parts of the next generation Apple Watch Ultra, making it not only the first Apple Watch with 3D printed parts, but the first Apple product ever to do so. Another huge change is going to be the reduction in the weight of the watch. If there's one complaint about this product, is that it's almost twice the weight of any other Apple Watch. According to an accurate source on Weibo, the Ultra Watch 2 is going to be much lighter this year. Now with the Watch Ultra 2, you'll be able to call for help using the satellite connectivity on your watch. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is working to add emergency SOS via satellite to the Apple Watch this year. If this feature sounds familiar, it's because Apple introduced this to the iPhone 14 lineup last year. Apple has not confirmed the prices of these watches yet, but they have been consistent with their pricing strategy in the past, so the Series 9 is expected to cost around $399 while the Watch Ultra 2 should be around $799 Now comes the big question: is it worth the upgrade? According to a tweet from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman in April 2023, the Apple Watch Series 9 upgrades will be anything but major, with the new model poised for a more modest year. The Watch Ultra 2, on the other hand, will have more significant upgrades. However, we suggest you wait another year if possible. There are plans for a major update to the watch hardware in 2024, complete with a larger custom-built display. Ultimately, the choice is yours. However, as we mentioned at the start of this video, nothing is set in stone yet. Even though the information leaked is reliable, Apple may spring out some crazy surprises. Will they be good or bad? That's a topic for another video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.